Hi, it's Dr. Ovacek again. Here today to talk to you about weight loss. I get a lot of questions from people about weight loss and they can't lose it. They lose it, it comes back, or maybe they can't lose anything at all. There's a reason for that. There's a lot of systems out there and a lot of diets, and they all help you lose weight, but the problem is you usually have the weight come back. And the reason is because you don't get at the cause of the problem. Everything in life that happens to you has a cause. If you have diabetes, there's a reason you have diabetes. If you have cancer, there's a reason you got cancer. It just doesn't happen. If you have weight gain, there's a reason you gain weight. Now, the thing to understand is, it's not just because you're eating wrong, because I have many patients that come in and say, I hardly eat anything, I eat like a bird. That's because there's something wrong with them. There's a medical reason behind weight gain and weight loss resistance. And just by the way, this is what 1 pound of fat looks like right there. So you can imagine 5 of these, or 10, 15, 25 of these things, what that is. And so that's not healthy either. So the point being is we have to get to the cause of the problem. And there's 3 causes. So number 1 would be, okay, you're eating wrong. So we have to fix that. And by the way, when it comes to diet, my recommendation is that you go by a nutritarian diet. That's by Dr. Joel Fuhrman, but it's called the Nutritarian diet. If you go to my website, you'll see a nutritarian pyramid there that'll help you understand how that works. I've got some rules that go with it. Most of it's there though. So go to my website and check that out. So a nutritarian diet is the way you should eat forever. It's not a diet to lose weight, it's a diet of how you should eat, period. Keep you healthy, keep you from getting diabetes and getting cancer and heart disease. Stay on that diet. Cause number 2 is that you have a sluggish gland. Got a lot of patients that come in and say, well doc, I've had my thyroid checked and everything's okay. But lab testing is not 100%. If you have a borderline sluggish thyroid gland, it's not going to show up on a blood test. And so you've got this sluggish thyroid gland, which is causing you to have a sluggish metabolism, causing you to have weight loss problems, and also fatigue all the time. So you have to fix that. I've got an examination which I do here, a holistic examination. It's what we call muscle testing, nutrition response testing, on where I can figure out if you have a gland problem or not, whether the lab test says you're good or not. I can figure it out. Adrenal glands are another cause for weight gain, and I check that out at the same time as well. If you go to my website, you'll see a tab there about nutrition response testing. Check that out so you can learn more about that. So that's problem number 2, is sluggish glands. Now number 3 is something that's relatively new that most people don't understand, is that they have found that the biggest problem, mainly we think, for weight gain and weight loss resistance is that you have too many chemicals and toxins in the body, heavy metals as well. Here's what happens. We live in a chemical soup now. Everywhere there's chemicals. There's chemicals in the water. There's chemicals in food. There's chemicals in the air. There's chemicals in their toothpaste, in your shampoo, and the creams and the lotions that you use. They're everywhere. Your body absorbs them through your skin. So you get filled up with all these chemicals. Well, the liver and kidneys are your filters, and they get overwhelmed real quick. All of us get overwhelmed within a month or 2 probably after doing a detox to clean them out. So they get overwhelmed, and so all these chemicals and toxins spill into the rest of your body. Your body has to do something about that. If it doesn't, you'll have cancer tomorrow. That's where cancer comes from, it's chemicals. So what we need to do, the body then says, well, I've got to do something with these things. So what it does is it wraps them in fat cells. It's almost like a 55-gallon storage drum, like we do with plutonium and uranium and all that stuff, and dump them in the ocean. But your body takes these chemicals and it wraps them in a fat cell like a drum, and it just stores it there for you, long-term storage. That chemical cannot touch your organs and glands if it's in a fat cell, so therefore you're protected by it. Not that all of them get there. Some of them are in the body, and that's where cancer comes from eventually, and other damage to organs and glands that occur to you. So imagine every day we're exposed to another 1,000 or so chemicals, and these are going into the body. So every day more chemicals going in, and your body has to keep storing them in fat cells. So you have to have bigger fat cells, we have to have more fat cells. So that's where your weight gain's coming from. Your body's just storing these toxic materials in your body to do something with it so you don't get sick. So imagine you go on a good diet, you're losing all the weight, you fix the glands. you lose weight and it keeps coming back. It's because your body has to protect you from those chemicals. So what's the solution? Is that you have to do a detox. You have to do a true chemical and metal binding detox that will pull these things out of your body, into the commode, and out of your body. And to keep them out, you need to do a detox every year. Now, if you want to learn more about that, go to my website. I've got a tab there about detoxification and another video about it that can tell you what needs to be done. That's something where you take some product to bind them up and pull them out of your system. But that has to be done not only for weight loss, but you want to do it every year because you don't want cancer. I just finished mine. I don't want cancer, so I do it every year. Don't need to lose weight, but I don't want cancer. So there you have it. You got 3 causes. Get your diet right. You want to check your glands, make sure they're good. That's an examination I do here. Give us a call if I can help you. And number 3 is we got to do a detoxification, not only for weight loss, but also to prevent other nasty things like cancer. And by the way, maybe you've heard of HCG. I'm okay with HCG. I carry HCG at my office. It's an awesome way to lose weight fast if you've got a lot of weight to lose. You can lose 20 to 25 pounds a month doing HCG. I've had patients lose over 100 pounds doing HCG. And so if you want to do that, I've got that here, no problem. It's cheap, easy thing to do. However, understand one thing. You can lose 100 pounds on HCG, but you'll be back in a year if you don't fix the cause. Once you lose that weight with HCG, you got to fix the diet, you've got to fix the glands, you got to do a detox. So hopefully you've learned something today. Give me a call if I can help you. It's 904-387-4151. Look forward to hearing from you. Bye.